Good morning, guys. Happy new month, happy new week. So, I'll just basically go over what I'll be looking at for today, what I'll be expecting, what trades I want to be taking for this week, and specifically for today. So, last week we were watching at gold. Let me just do a full screen. We was expecting price to break this zone, then we can look into go for longs. Okay, and it did break here last week, then create another high which has been broken. Now, which was broken last on Friday. But for today, as the market opened, it left this gap here, and it has also created another high and has left this low. So these are higher high and these are higher low. That's why I've marked out these zones. So what I'll be expecting price to do, I want it to break this zone, then retrace to this zone. Let me just draw it, mark it out for you. Arrow marker. How do I use to draw? Brush. Let me just use the brush. This is what I want to see. I want to see price break this zone, get somewhere here, then come back to this zone. Then now we can look in to go in for longs. So basically that's what I want to see on gold. That's what I'm looking for on gold. Oh, come on, man. Mm. That's what I'm expecting on gold. Okay. Okay, let me just delete this whole setup. We just wait and see how it plays out. But basically that's what I'm eyeing on gold. Okay, the next thing I'm looking at today is UJ. Usually last week we still had this setup. It has not been, none of the zones have been touched. I'm expecting price to get to the 23% level, then back to this 78.6% level. Then I can go in for longs. But right now, if it just comes and touch and gets to this zone, I won't be taking any trade. I'll only take when it gets to the 23% level, then back to the 78.6% level. Then GU and AU I have no setup, but I have one on GU. It was in a downtrend since last week Friday, and also today it opened with this gap. These are the zones I had marked out. I was already out the market, so this was the low that was left last week, which has been broken by this gap. It's on a Monday, so basically when the market's closing, when the market's open, sometimes it leaves a gap. So yeah, this is the gap that has been left, creating a new low here, a new lower low, and leaving behind another lower high there. These are the zones I've marked. So right now I cannot mark a new lower low. Let me just show you on full screen. Right now I cannot mark a new lower low here until I see price retracing. It's just like when price is somewhere here, you cannot mark a lower low until you see this retracement. Like when price gets somewhere here, now you can mark this as a lower low because it has already started retracing. So that's what I'm waiting for, a similar movement like this one here. So this is what I'm expecting price to do so that I can take a trade. Eh. Okay, sorry for that. Let me just show you. This is what I'm okay, not a highlighter, the brush. So I'm expecting price to do this. Come here, then back to this zone. Then I'll be looking to go in for sales. This. That's what I'm eyeing on. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm waiting for. So yeah, so that I can potentially put my Fibonacci from here at somewhere here. Then I hope it aligns to the 51 or 61.8 or 78.6% level zone, so that I can going in. So basically, these are the three pairs I've been looking at for this week. UJ, this is a setup. We still had it on last week. That's how it looks. Then we have for gold, it's almost breaking this zone. And by the way, if I'm not okay, I have not told you this. It has already broken the 23% level zone. This one on the daily time frame, the one that we took a trade here. So the first tip is already taken out, and now it's approaching the second. Then oh shit, what did I do? Okay, it has already been exhausted. I can take it out. And now then to the third TP. So yeah, as I said, like gold is on a long term, it's on a long term uptrend. we're just killing, just killing. But for me, usually when I'm scaling, I don't usually like hold for long. Like these killings, like a trade. If I take a trade here, I'll just whenever the TP area has been touched, I'm out of the trade. So basically, that's it. That's what we have for gold. That's what we have for on everything. So yeah, that's basically it for the day. I'm done for the day. I'll keep you posted. TOT triple trading. I'm out.